afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another epic update here on the channel. For this episode, we're gonna basically take a stroll around Epic Boulevard and Destination Parkway, which we have done before, but this time we're gonna hope to see some more ride testing if that doesn't go as planned. I don't know, but guys, it's a special occasion because by the time this video goes out, we will have not one, not two, but 3 of Universal's worlds going into Epic Universe confirmed in full detail. We already got Celestial Park, we got How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, and now we got Super Nintendo World, which we already knew a lot about because it's basically a one-to-one clone of what they got over in Japan. But guys, with that being said, let's take a stroll around the up-and-coming new theme park opening next year here in Orlando, Florida. Okay, so I made it onto Destination Parkway now, and I'm not stopping until I get to where Epic Boulevard is, and where we can actually see some of the rides in Epic Universe. Should be exciting. And now off in the distance, really hard to see far away, is actually SeaWorld. But if we look down here, we get our first glimpse of Starfall Racers and then Isle of Berk. And what is cool, since our last epic update here, the mountain around the meat hall and Isle of Berk, actually a lot of the scaffolding has come down. So that's super cool. We're gonna try to get a better view of that. I'll whip out the long lens in a minute on my DSLR. We're gonna find a place to plant this down and capture some footage, because something about the DSLR is that it has awful stabilization. I've tried to capture some footage on it before around here, and the footage just came out all crappy and didn't come out the way I'd hoped it to. So hopefully we have some stabilization that I will find a spot farther down that way somewhere to plant the tripod down. So we made it to Epic Boulevard, but we're gonna keep on going because there is a sweet spot farther down the road where you can get an amazing view of the whole park from the street. Okay, so we kind of made it out to the final resting place here on Destination Parkway to capture some footage of Epic Universe. I felt a couple raindrops. Hopefully that won't put a damper on things. It is still sunny out. It's about 5 o'clock right now. Hopefully we're gonna capture some testing footage. I have not seen it run once in the time it took to walk out here. I understand that most of Starfall's testing takes place around 2 or 3 o'clock, which is around the time I originally planned to get out here, but my plans just changed and now we've finally made it out here at about 5 o'clock. So let's go ahead and set up this DSLR, hopefully capture some zoomed in footage of the construction progress. And now it's just really hard to tell, but in the foreground, actually closer to us than where Starfall is actually How to Train Your Dragon's Isle of Berk and Hiccup's Wing Gliders roller coaster. We can actually get a pretty good glimpse of the load station for it. Kind of hard to tell where the track starts and ends. But aside from that, we also got Dragon Racer Rally, which we can definitely see from out here on the street. And the reason you can actually see so clearly directly into the park is not only because it's lake, but straight out, basically a buffer between Isle of Berk and where we are standing is actually where the main parking lot will be for Epic Universe when it opens. And of course, if you ever come out and try to do what I'm doing, the first thing that you should worry about bringing is water, something that I did not do. But I did, however, bring my power-up band to celebrate the announcement and full reveal of Super Nintendo World here. This power-up band is from Hollywood, but of course they're gonna sell them all around here at Epic Universe when it opens next year. I don't know, which power band would you buy? I, of course, went with the classic Mario when I went out to Hollywood. So which power band will you most desire when Epic Universe opens? Let me know in the comment section down below. Alright, and as we head on back, I'm gonna say what I've said before. What we just did is completely something anyone can do. We didn't break into the park, we didn't cross any barriers. This is something that anyone who wants to capture footage of the park can do with their point and shoot camera. Obviously abide by state laws and regulations. Don't, you know, cross over the barrier at Epic Boulevard, because that's kind of like where all the construction equipment and the team members are going in and out as they try to get this park open for us on time next year. So definitely don't do any of that. But as far as like what we just did, walking around safely using crosswalks, everything totally legal and totally fine. So something to keep in mind. Well, that's gonna do it from our journey out here around Epic Universe, the up and coming new theme park. A lot of exciting stuff, guys. Thanks for joining me on our little adventure. Today we flew solo. We've basically been doing all our Epic updates with friends. But guys, thanks for joining me. Got a lot more content planned leading up to 2025. So stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.